200-pound Auburn tight end JJ Peggy is different from anything you've ever seen before. He is beauty, and he is grace. He is Auburn's 300-pound freshman tight end. JJ Peggy is the Tigers' supersized skill player who has quickly become somewhat of a sensation in the college football Twittersphere. The 6'2", 300-pound tight end has done a little bit of a lot so far in his first season on the Plains, serving as Auburn's Wildcat quarterback, lining up as an end-of-line blocking tight end, splitting out wide, playing on special teams, and, yes, even attempting a pass. "You know, I haven't," Auburn coach Gus Malzahn said. "Of course, I haven't coached many 300-pound skill guys either. He's got a special skill set. We knew that when we recruited him." Pegas is a tight end with a lineman's size, the athleticism and fluidity of a wide receiver, and the versatility of a modern running back. It's a rare combination to witness, the kind of size and skill set that would normally garner recognition from the Piesman Trophy, an award that has recognized linemen who do UN lineman-like things since 2015, and you'd be hard-pressed to come up with an adequate player comparison for Auburn's 300-pound unicorn of a player. I really don't know who it would be, to be honest, because I've never seen an athlete his size that can move on a football field like he does, and that can do as many different things on the field as he can do, said Chris Cutcliffe, who coached Pegas at Oxford High. Cutcliffe saw Pegas' rare blend of size and athleticism early on when Pegas was still playing middle school ball in Oxford. Cutcliffe and his coaches wanted to give Pegas time to develop in 2016 as a ninth grader with the freshman team, but it became evident very quickly that he didn't belong at that lower level. It was early that season against Lafayette that Pegas' play made the decision easy for Cutcliffe. Pegas was outclassing the other ninth graders from Lafayette, putting together what Cutcliffe simply described as a dominating performance. "It became really obvious to us, like, okay, it's time, there's nothing else he can do here. It's time to move up to the varsity team and really see what he can do with older guys," Cutcliffe said. "I think just that. I think we knew it from early on, but I think seeing it there, he didn't belong on the field with those guys. He was beyond that point." To Cutcliffe and those in Oxford, it was easy to see that Pegas, at the time a mere 6'2" and 230 pounds, was a special player. At Oxford, Pegas was a jumbo-sized Swiss Army knife. He was the Chargers' Wildcat quarterback. He played wide receiver. He played tight end. He lined up in the backfield. He caught passes and could throw the ball, and he could make plays with the ball in his hand. By his senior season, Pegas helped lead Oxford to its first-ever state title while rushing for 623 yards and 12 touchdowns and catching 36 passes for 607 yards and 6 more scores. His unique size and athleticism earned him a 4-star ranking as a recruit, and it garnered interest from the likes of Auburn, Alabama, and Ole Miss. Rebels coach Lane Kiffin was among those who recruited Pegas, though after taking over at Ole Miss in December, he never got the opportunity to meet face-to-face with one of Mississippi's top prospects, something he lamented this week as his team prepares to face Auburn on Saturday at 11 a.m. "It is what it is," Kiffin said. "Has a really special player and the type of kid we wish were here." Ole Miss loss turned out to be Auburn's gain, and the Tigers have wasted little time in getting Pegas onto the field in a variety of ways. He hasn't had a featured role in the offense just yet, but Pegas has seen the field often through Auburn's first 4 games. He has 4 carries for 16 yards out of the Wildcat. He caught 1 pass against Georgia for 4 yards, and he completed a pass on a fly sweep out of the Wildcat against Arkansas, though it went for no gain. Pegas has also served on kickoff coverage on special teams, even earning a helmet sticker from the coaching staff for his effort against Georgia when he laid out a Bulldogs player with a crushing block on a kickoff return. "Man, oh man, that boy's special," Auburn safety Smoke Monday said. "That boy's going to be very special for us, I feel like. Has a freak athlete to be his size." The highlight of Pegas' fledgling career came during Auburn's 30-28 win against Arkansas, when he wowed everybody when he took a Wildcat snap, spun by a would-be tackler, and then gracefully hurdled another for an 11-yard gain. Pegas, who tumbled out of bounds after hurdling the Arkansas defender, quickly sprung up and confidently signaled for the first down. "I didn't think he could get up like that," Auburn receiver Seth Williams said. "I knew he was smooth. I knew he had smooth feet, but I didn't know he could get up like that. He moves super smooth to be 300 pounds. JJ Pegas, absolute unit pic.twitter.com/6tr2revzdk. Humans that size shouldn't be able to move that gracefully or with such ease. It was like watching a 300-pound swan. Yet with Pegas, it's not only possible, but unsurprising to those who know him. Probably the most unusual thing about him is his agility and his balance and his body control and ball skills at that size," Cutcliffe said. "I've never seen anybody else like that who has those tools. He does work at it tremendously hard, and I think he was blessed with a lot of ability for somebody his size to be able to do that. Cutcliffe said he has seen the spin move and the hurdle before from Peggy, and that there's still plenty remaining in his repertoire. He didn't want to spoil anything that Auburn might have planned for the freshman still to come this season, but he added that I haven't seen much he can't do on the football field. Auburn doesn't have a special name for the Peggy-led Wildcat package, according to players, and if there is one, Malzahn said he isn't going to reveal it. Some fans have referred to Peggy as Ham Newton. Others have come up with their own moniker for it, but Malzahn has hinted at the package's early success leading to an expanded role for Peggy this season. Has a very athletic guy that I think could be a real good piece of the puzzle for us moving forward, Malzahn said. Peggy didn't touch the ball during Auburn's loss at South Carolina, but maybe that changes this weekend when the freshman tight end returns home to face the Ole Miss program he spurned in the same place, Vaught Hemingway Stadium, where he led his Oxford team to its first state title. He caught 3 passes for 107 yards and a pair of touchdowns in that game, and he added 34 yards rushing. Oh, and the title-clinching sack late in the fourth quarter. If he ever wanted to go to the other side, he'd probably be a top 5 pick as a 3 technique, Kiffin said. Just a freak athlete that presents you problems just trying to tackle him. Tom Green is an Auburn beat reporter for Alabama Media Group. Follow him on Twitter at Thomas_Verde.